All right, I'll give everybody till 6:02 or so, and we'll just see if we got anybody else that shows up. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. I'm sure other people will fall or will funnel in. They did last time and started kind of similar to this. All right, so I'm the director of aviation for Texas County College. We've had some recent updates concerning the January semester. I want to let you guys know about it. All right, so this is all concerning our Part 147 certification. Here is our certification. Our air agency certificate was issued last Friday. That gives us that was the last piece we needed to start getting people lined up for the January semester. So we're good to go. We will have classes in January. And so a couple of points on that. All right, so we're fully certificated for both airframe, power plant, and airframe and power plant. We'll start in January. Admissions is going to start contacting people that are on the top 20 list. Then that list is generated by who showed up and got fully admitted the first, and then the second, and then the third, and so on down. Now, some of those people may have found other options, lost interest, don't have funding, whatever the thing is. So that may change based on where you're at on the list. So if you're not number 23, there's still a decent chance that you could be in the first cohort. Now, the guys that don't make the first cohort, what's going to end up happening is they'll just let's say the first 20 work out. Then from 21 to 40, we'll just roll into the summer and then into the fall and so on and so forth. And we'll keep going through this process pretty much every semester. Admissions will be putting people into the cohorts as they run around. So if you don't get into the first one, that's okay. We're going to just keep on keeping on, so you'll have plenty of chances, plenty of opportunity to get into it later on. The other kind of wrinkle is that you need to get your funding figured out. If you're going to do your pay out of pocket, cool. If you're going to use federal student aid, cool. If you have scholarships, also cool. Like whatever it is, we're just requesting that you guys get your funding lined out. And the reason being is that we don't want to have happen is to see to send somebody kind of packing that could be fully funded, just to come to find out like the first week of school you realize, oh, I can't afford to do this, and then you kind of fall off of the bandwagon, and then we have to go try to find that other guy and get him back in. Other than that, that's kind of like the highlights of it. Do y'all have any questions that I can answer right now about anything, be it the recent developments or anything about the school?
Hello?
Yep, go for it.
Oh, yes, sir. I have a quick question. Besides the initial charge and the per hour charge of the school, is there any additional stuff like not tools, like clothing, uniform, or
Yeah. So okay, so there are course fees that are tied into it, which comes out to be about $2,800. That covers the big chunk of that is your oral and practical exams. We budgeted at $1,500 based on current prices to and so basically what we'll do is we'll charge you, the course fee, and then we'll pay out your O&Ps later on, because we'll get a block rate for it and help you guys save a little bit of money. There is the only thing that you really, other than that, you have to come out of pocket for is the uniforms. So the way that the uniforms are set is that general semester wears red shirts, then you wear green shirts, and then you wear or the yellow shirts, then you wear green shirts. As a kind of a progression through. It also helps us when you see people on the floor, like kind of know where they're at. And so you'll have to buy your shirts and the patches that they'll go onto the shirts. Now the patches you'll design the first week of school, and you can really get by with just one if you wanted to, and it's like $3. It's nothing significant. But that's a good question. What else you guys got?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, send it.
Okay, so what day would it start in January?
13th, January 13th.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I have one more question, sir. Do you have a syllabus by any chance on the course, or like how it's scheduled, and or any of that information?
Yeah, so you have to help kind of home in on exactly what you're hunting. So everything that we teach is through the ACS codes published by the FAA. So if you just Google ACS FAA, it'll come up and say airframe power plant, and then you go through that. And the way it's broke down, I'm gonna see if I have one sitting handy. Yeah, the way it's broken down is that the first chunk of it are knowledge codes. So you just have to just know what are in those knowledge codes, and those are mostly academic, and they're covered in the YouTube videos. So you can get a jump start on those if you want to. The next set are the risk management codes, and they go into a certain topic a little bit deeper, and that will be covered inside of a classroom setting. Like it'll just be like death by PowerPoint. We'll go through whatever the thing is, and also use that time to prep you for what's going to happen on the hangar floor. The meat and potatoes of everything, however, is the skill codes on the bottom. So like on this one, it's for hydraulics. Remove and install a selector valve is one of the skill codes. So you have to be able to do that, and we have to be able to prove that you did that thing. So that is what the FAA views as our syllabus. Now the way that it's broken down, I'm sure Linda has actually I think it's on the website, a degree completion plan that lays out all those courses in sequence. It goes general airframe power plant. And yeah, did I answer your question, or did I just ramble on for you?
Actually, it explained a lot. Thank you.
Okay, cool. What else you guys got? Nothing. Linda, do you have anything for the crowd? And we'll also put this up on YouTube as well for anybody else who can't make it, because it is Monday night. So
No, not really. It's just the important thing to remember is once we contact you, we'll make sure that you're under the aviation degree plan. We'll make sure we get you enrolled. We'll talk about how you're going to pay for it. Once you're enrolled in the classes, you'll be able to talk to our business office and find out what your exact charges are. If you're receiving financial aid, they should pay your tuition and fees. If there's money available, you'll be able to get your shirts over in the bookstore. The only other thing is you do have to have a laptop or a tablet. So that's going to be something you have to think about getting. And if you don't have one, you can buy them through the bookstore. My recommendation is go elsewhere because it's a bit costly in the bookstore. Although financial aid will pay for it if you're getting financial aid.
yeah, a note on the laptop or tablet, like what you're going to be accessing is Glime's Glime's Avlearn software. It's got like test prep software, and that's how we'll do all of our written tests. And so that's what the big chunk of that is for. Now, once you're on the hangar floor, having a way to access other publications or like other maintenance manuals and stuff will be also helpful. If not, you'll be on one of the 3 laptops here on the floor to access. So it'll be more difficult for you if you don't have a laptop. But yeah, that should help fill in some gaps on what the laptop's for, or a tablet, or it's anything that can view a PDF and access the internet. It should be pretty easy. All right. What other questions do we have?
One more question, sir. I bought the 8083, the generals, but I was looking at the other one. Is there 5 books in total, or is it 3?
There's 3. There's I'm gonna forget the numbers altogether, but it's 8083-30, 30B, maybe 30C, but it's just general airframe and power plant. And you can get those for free. You don't have to buy them. You can buy them if you want, but you can get them as a PDF for free off the FAA's website. All right, you get another question or phone number? Go ahead. No. Okay. Any other questions?
Is there going to be like an open house or like come see the hangar kind of event by any chance?
So we haven't entertained that. There will be a ribbon cutting on the first day of class. However, if you want to come see the hangar, we're here 8 to 4 every day, if not longer, or on the weekends. So just send me an email or something, and we can definitely make that happen.
Thank you.
Yep. Any other questions? Oh, okay. Hearing none, we'll download this, and I'll probably put this up on YouTube tomorrow. And you guys, we'll see you in January.
Thank you.
Yep. Y'all have a good night.